This video is made possible by the following cuties. You can check out the gear they provide for me in the description below. Hey guys, Jimmy here, and welcome back to another video. So the other day I was wasting my spare time, as I always do, by browsing through Twitter, and I came across this mad lad. So this is Saker159, you might know him from the Gran Turismo Sport events, and here he is, jump drifting a feckin' bus at the Ibisu circuit. And he just continues, he just keeps going. Look at the angle! And of course, watching that video reminded me that this mod exists. This is the Orion bus mod and comes with a normal kind of standard bus and also the thing I'm going to be driving today, a 2,500 horsepower 8-ton drift bus. And what do you do when you get all that information and process it through your head? You go, oh, I wonder how fast that will lap the Nordschleife in SpongeBob text. So that's what I'm going to do. Now the big issue I'm going to have is what you're going to see now is that this bus is, well, surprisingly quite feckin' long. So I can't really drift it about like I would a car because I have like 8 meters of arse behind me. So if I'm, giving it a bit of a po, trying to be a hero, there's a good chance I'm going to smash into a barrier. So I've actually got to be quite sensible. And given that it's a bus, there's actually room for you guys to backseat this time. You can all jump in the back and tell me how bad I am. You have permission. I guess let's go and find out how fast can a 2,500 horsepower 8-ton bus lap the Nordschleife. Ring taxi, move over. We ring bus now. So ladies and gentlemen, here we are inside the bus. Unsurprisingly, the outlap was terrifying, as would be the case with 2,500 horsepower and 8 tons behind you. But I think I figured out how to drive it. It's incredibly fast in a straight line for what it is, also considering that it's basically a brick in terms of aerodynamics. And then equally terrifying in the corners because you're long. You're a long boy, so if you get it sideways at all, there's a big chance you're going to hit the barrier with the tail end of the bus. And if you do that, this mod has an interesting bug, I think it's fair to say, that if you do make contact, there's like a 50% chance that your wheels just disappear below the map, and then you can't really accelerate anymore, which is, it makes lapping it makes lapping a little bit difficult. Also, cool feature, the fan up the top left there is connected to the engine, so 2,500 horsepower fan, ladies and gentlemen. Right, ring bus, go. So I'm going to just put my foot down, and you're going to see the extent of the turbo and the wheel spin. Not bad acceleration, this. But of course, you have to really remember that you have a lot of weight behind you to brake very, very early. Anyway, time to get into attack mode as I yeet this bus from side to side. Get well onto the curb on the right so we can turn in. Perfect. And the lap starts now in our drift bus, baby. I have no idea where to brake, so I'm going to brake even earlier than I usually do. Downshift. So easy to the inside there. You see mild understeer. This thing is made to go sideways, but once you start going sideways, makes things a bit tricky. So now we come down towards Hatzenbach. Come on, turn in. You rotund boy. Easy peasy. Thing is, this thing is so fast in a straight line. It's 100 mile an hour there, by the way, in a feckin' 8-ton bus. It's so fast in a straight line that you kind of forget that when you get to a corner, you weigh so much, and you end up overshooting sometimes. So you actually have to go through here quite slowly. Although you can see I am sliding it quite a lot to get the direction changed. But you've got to be careful because the barrier is very, very close to the side of the circuit here, and they're very easy to touch. Luckily though, we also have like a billion torques, so we can just put it in 3rd, 4th gear and it'll pull pretty well. Now we get a taste of the speed of this thing, the actual speed of the thing. And of course, big old turbo set to 100%, so we've got that max 2,500 horsepower. There's 200 k's before coming to the flue plat, so the love of God, slow down. And then we turn it in. Now I'm fairly sure we're on just like standard bus tyres, so they're set to like some ridiculous tyre pressure, which means the sliding's even more fun. I'll have a turbo whistle in the background there as well, just to make things interesting. There's 140 miles an hour, just in case you're wondering. There's 240 k's, we've got to brake. We've got to brake. You want to get right to the inside here. You see, even then, the bus is trying to escape, and then we go downhill braking. Our biggest enemy in this thing, because we suddenly weigh more than 8 tons. Easy. There you go. I was worried on the first lap I was going to get kind of stuck at the bridge there, but luckily it's higher than that. This is fun down here. You can really throw the bus up here if you want to have a bit of a laugh. So that turning really early. Over the curb on the inside there. We got to slow her down. We got to slow her down, Chief. There you go. And now the temptation is to really slide it through here, but you can't because of how close the walls are. I tried it in practice. I tagged the wall. God, imagine having practice in a bus. Wheels just casually 180 degrees in the wrong direction there. That's how we do. Hello, Rebel Tree. I've got some friends with me today. They're all very angry. The internet, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. You can see here my previous attempt where I left the road quite unceremoniously, slowing down quite a bit now. I think the guys over at Apex, Misha, old boosted Boris, they need to start getting into this game, Ring Taxi is so 2010s. We're in the 2020s now. It's all about the ring bus. There's as many people on here as possible. And if you come back with half of them still alive, that's a good trip, I think. That's a positive experience for the guys on the bus. Right, miss it, miss. Holy shit, that was almost okay. I nearly died on the wall there. We've got to brake super early here as well. This is as much as I can brake without locking up. It's still trying to lock up. We usually get some sparks here from the right. No, we don't. Sometimes you bottom out when you turn in there on the front right hand corner. Bit of short shift. And again, got to brake quite early here because braking downhill is not a good thing. Might try and keep it in third, then try and straddle off here. Now, it's super easy to get this thing sideways. You can see it, I'm barely on the throttle and it wants to go sideways. So we've got to actually try and rein that in a little bit for the run. There you go, now we can... Come on, bus! Yeah! Traction! I love it! There's another part where you can just yeet it to one side and hope for the best, like this. It's really difficult getting used to having such a long wheelbase. It's a very odd experience because also you can kind of get... You have a bit of a gap between you and the front of the bus even though you're so close to the front, so the way you turn in, you almost aim for a very late apex and then let the rear come round and hope you don't hit anything. This is somewhere where you can have a big crash, especially here because you get a little bit complacent with the amount of room you've got on exit here. So I turn in nice and I just run over the curb, it's safer. There you go. I like how we're dissecting the racing lines for a 2,500 horsepower bus. That's what my channel is. I'm very sorry it's come to this. There you go. Fourth gear on the way down. Heel and toe because why the hell not? Don't think it even does much in this. It might even have an auto kicker, I don't know. It's a very weird... The stock bus you get in this is a flappy paddle or like a sequential gearbox thing. This is an H pattern, so... Actually, can you... Oh, it doesn't need to... Oh, I'll blip it anyway. I look cooler while blipping, right? Definitely don't. Now the carousel, this is the fun one. You can go in the carousel, but you have to make sure all of you is in before you start turning. So, there you go, all in. Oh, it's starting to... Don't fall through the map. Sparks are never a good thing in this bus. You can just also fall through the map at just random times because that's what this mod is like. That's why I love mods in AC. You never know what you're going to get. Turn in. Oh, you have to really try and straighten up quickly on exit because it's so easy for the rear tyres to wander off into the next fucking country. I was doing so well with not swearing. Oh well. Please don't hurt me, YouTube Dad. I'm trying my best. I'm a man of habit. There you go. Turn. Let's see, big, sharp input in the wheel there. Pretty sure this is not aiming to take Whipperman. Well, actually, I think it is aiming to take it, just not like that. Turn in, please. This thing doesn't really understand what understeer is. It starts off as understeer. It's like, yeah, don't worry, you got some time to sort things out. And it goes, hello, actually, no, it's oversteer. And before you know it, you've murdered some of the people in the back. There you go. That's the line. Imagine if auto addiction was still around. They saw this absolute mad lad come through. I mean, if I were them, I'd end the channel there anyway, because you're not going to do much better than that, are you? Oh my gee. Oh man, I should have yeeted it in there. I did that in practice. I just sent it in sideways and it worked better. Up here, for example, you just sent it around on the throttle. It's alright, half the bus is still on the circuit. Going over the jump. Watch out for the gravel. We're in it, we're out. And then again, send it to the other side. Take fourth gear. It's such a weird technique. It's actually quite a satisfying drive just to getting the crazy drifts right. Basically, if you're this far off the curb, you're doing it wrong. You need to be like straddling the curve of the front wheels when you go over something. Otherwise, you're kind of guaranteed to have a big old smash. Now, I don't know where to brake here, so I'm going to try here. A bit late. But we can now hopefully try and yeet back across. I see I just touched the rear on the... Oh no! I think it's happened. No, it's okay. Oh man, I thought our wheels went through the map then. I just touched the rear on the barrier. That's enough, that's all it takes. You see how long this second thing is. You reckon, oh yeah, I've got room there. No, you have not. There is no room. Not for you. There's a chance we're going to go around here in under 10 minutes, but you've kind of seen it a little bit now, but this is the bus. This is the party piece of this thing. Just all the power in the world and the longest straight in the world. It's entirely a good thing. So come on, bus. Let's see what you got. You got 6 gears, so we're nearly up into top gear now. There's 140 again. Thing is wandering all over the place. There you go, up into 6, 240 k's. Give me that 250. Give me 250, there it is. Can we do 260 uphill now? I'm going to have to really send it over the apex here and just sideways it. We're still gathering speed even uphill now. 260 easy. I wonder if we can get 270 with the weight assist on the downhill. Turn it in nice and early, there you go. Sideways through there. I lost a bit of speed, scrubbed it off. No, not going to get... Oh, we're airborne. Oh no, the rear tyres have gone through. They've gone through. We can still finish the lap. You can see the sparks in the rear view camera there. We can still finish. Come on. Come on. Come on. One more corner. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah, we made it. 9:24.7. Can I get a view on those rear tires? Yeah, that's what happens. You turn into like the negative rake bus. There she goes. Well, guys, that was the Orion bus. Oh man, look at it. It looks so sorry. It's trying its best. It's even kind of mint as well. But yeah, that was the Orion bus, drift bus, at the Nordschleife. And we somehow managed a 9-minute 24-minute lap time. 9-minute 24? Yeah, 9-minute 24-second lap time. I'm not quite sure what that's in the grand scheme of things, but that's still quicker than 10 minutes, which is pretty damn good for a bus, even with our wheels departing to the shadow realm at the end there. But guys, hope you enjoyed it. It's a lot of fun. Thank you so much, Carl Syker, for giving me the idea on Twitter. Really good fun to try us out. Maybe I wasn't too great, but that's not the point of it. I'll link the mod in the description, so if you want to try it out and see how fast you can go, feel free to do so. As always, if you enjoyed the video, I'd appreciate a like on the video and a subscription, because that way you can see more crazy shit like this. And I'm a YouTuber, so likes are a good thing, apparently. Take care, guys. Have an awesome day. Oh, thank you to my patrons and sponsors. Almost forgot. How can I forget those guys? And I'll see you all next time. Bye!